Hi Sunshines. This is a video of me basically just reintroducing myself. I'm rebranding currently and I just want my platform to feel more like relatable and authentic. So what better way than to start off with a get to know me, because y'all don't really know me, or well, y'all don't know me at all actually. So my name is Nurea, Nurea, but most people call me Ray. I'm 19 years old. I will be turning 20 this August 6th, save the date. I go to North Carolina A&T. I just completed my second year, so I am currently now a junior. So like, if you know me, you know I've been trying to like do this whole YouTube thing since high school, but I just been so inconsistent, and like it's just so hard to pick up the camera and actually just like record, not even record, but like editing and stuff like that actually is really time consuming, and I just don't have time. Like, I did not have time, especially when I'm at school. I'm not thinking about content like at all. Like, I just trying to get my degree, so it was just like, it was just easier to get my hands on the camera because it was just like high school was just easy to balance more. Like, I was living the life, honestly. Then I got to college and life low-key like got real, and it's getting realer now. Like, y'all, if you know, you know. I feel like pretty much everything changed though. Like, from the last time that from when I started to now, like my mindset, who I am, has just like completely changed. So that's why I'm like reintroducing myself, because it's like I'm a whole different person, honestly. So I'm really just gonna yap for real. This is like going to turn into like my little digital diary. Okay, let me be real. I am definitely a creative. I have so many ideas and so many things that I really do want to put together. However, I usually, and what I'm trying to change about this habit, I keep everything bottled up in my head. Sometimes it's hard for me to turn my ideas into reality because I get so overwhelmed, or I start looking at other people's progress. However, I'm now coming to the understanding that life is a marathon and not a race. So, with that being said, going at your own pace is really where it's at. Like, you can't skip the line. You have your own journey. So it's like, take it day by day. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. So that's why we're starting here. My major is journalism and mass communications, and I'm concentrating in public relations. I went to school with a business IT major. I did AP Computer Science all 4 years of high school. I got my AP capstone, and I literally went to school with the idea of like going into computer science because like that's obviously where the money's at, and especially with like our world today, like technology and all kind. Yeah, that's where the bread is. Okay, so if you in IT, then get to the bag. But me, I had to leave that alone because it was just like my heart wasn't in it, and like that's truly not what I wanted to do. But I always thought about like how I can turn my platform into something beneficial, if that makes sense. Like, how can this benefit me in the long run? I had to figure out what I really liked. I spent literally 2 semesters with my IT major, and then I switched. I honestly switched with no kind of not necessarily a goal at the end, but I kind of switched my major with like no kind of like vision of how like, or where I was gonna go once I get my degree. Like, really have a love for creativity. These trees are like really blowing. That's real. Me for real. I don't even know what I'm trying to say sometimes, but I know what I want to say. But it's hard to put it like into words. It took a while, but like I think now I'm figuring it out. I still don't have it all figured out, but I feel like I am slowly figuring it out. I'm testing waters, doing a little bit of everything, seeing what like really fits me, and what I know I can put my all in. Because if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's hard. I gotta love what I do, honestly. I looked into public relations and I was just like, okay, I could take PR into the beauty and fashion industry for sure. And in addition to my platform, how can I now make this into something epic, right? That's where my head is at when it comes to that, what I want to do in life. I'm still figuring it out. I'm only 19. I have so much more time to go. I have so many more things to learn, so many more things to experience, and skills that I haven't even touched yet. So when I get there, I'll get there for sure. But I'm the type of person, I kind of just like to go with the flow. I do believe that everything does happen within divine timing. So I don't try to rush anything. I don't try to, look too far ahead. That's one thing about me. I really don't like looking too far ahead, because you start losing track of what you have right in front of you. I don't like that mindset anymore. So I like to focus on what I can do now, and maybe tomorrow. I don't even like thinking about next week. I think about what I can do today and tomorrow, maybe the next day. But yeah, when it comes to my page, like I said, just more authenticity. I feel like, especially in our generation, you get so caught up with social media and trying to replicate everybody, and it really should never be that way, because then you just look like everybody else. I feel like being yourself is gonna eventually pay off. I feel like creating a community where people can relate to you and actually resonate with you is better than having a community full of people who resonate with the other people that you were copying. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope it makes sense. I always feel like the way I think in my mind is different from a lot of people, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand me. However, I know there are people out there that do understand me. I know there are people who are just like me, who have the same mindset, who have the same ambitions, so I want those people to gravitate towards me. I want the people who actually relate to me to gravitate towards me, because I want other people to feel like they have a community as well, because I necessarily didn't feel like I fit into anywhere. Let's start being leaders, right? Let's start being leaders. This is my big step into being a leader and not a follower. There's so much more to this than what I even think. We're all different. Like, do you, be you, for you. I'm cooking. I'm low-key reaching flow state. No, but I'm really a yapper. Like, I'm just gonna, this video is really not going nowhere. I did not want no script, no none of that. Like, I just wanted to talk, honestly. But I don't know where I really see this page going. I don't know. I have so much going on. It's summertime. I just got off of school. I'm gonna start working probably this week. I gotta rack up. So, I feel like my videos are gonna be more realistic more than anything. I'm not gonna come on here and BS. I'm gonna give y'all the real, honestly. This is me, and I'm not changing nothing about it. I think I really just yearn for people who can teach me, in a way. People who inspire me. I never really been inspired by anybody. So it's I never really been inspired by anybody, but maybe I could list 2-3 people, but those are people I don't even know. So, but I would love people in my circle that inspire me and who are doing the same thing that I'm doing. And the time is coming. I know God will, put the right people in my life when I need, at the right time. I know that. But I think at this point, I have to start with myself. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just out here sunbathing for real. It's 80-something degrees. I'm just enjoying life. If you know me, you know I love being outside. I love nature. I love plants. I love walks. I love grass. I always need to touch some grass. I always say I gotta touch some grass. When I get too caught up with life, I really gotta go reconnect with nature, because you start losing track of things that really matter for real. Living in the moment is one of the biggest things. Oh, not my camera overheating. I really want to travel the world. I've heavily considered moving out the country after I graduate. I didn't even tell my parents this. I don't know. There's just so much more to life. There's just so much more to life. And I hate that sometimes I feel so stuck where I'm at in my environment, because I want to see so many things. I want to do so many things. But I really can't at this moment. So I try to do as much as possible. But once I get the opportunity, I'm literally going to spread my wings. And I promise you that. That's where my head is at. That's where my head is always at. I just always want to do more than what I'm looking at. And I'm also at the phase of growing up where I just really want to gain more knowledge. Like, I really want to educate myself more. I've been trying to do more research on things, trying to read more, which I have been doing really good at. I can't lie. It's been a few months of me reading. Tapping back into that has helped a lot. Another thing I love to do is writing. I love writing. Not necessarily like writing books. Ooh, this is something y'all don't know. I used to write raps. I used to write stories, especially in like middle school. But then I stopped. Now I just write my feelings, but my feelings can turn into a whole novel. So my camera keep overheating, but like, no, it's real life hot out here. Like, y'all, you know this summer is gonna be real hot. Same way this winter was real cold. Just get ready, because it's about to be about 150 degrees out here. Just stay safe, y'all. Keep that AC on. Make sure you hydrated. Minimal clothing. Let's not overheat this summer, right? Let's not pass out this summer. Let's not, let's stay hydrated, drink water, do the things. I just be out here. I might as well just be an animal, because I love being outside. If I had to be an animal, I'd probably be like an outside animal. No, if I was an inside animal, I'd definitely be a dog, but like a cute dog though. Probably like I'd probably be like a little French bulldog, maybe yeah, I'll be a cute little French, but I'll be a poodle. I think I'll be a poodle as a dog. Poodles are tea. But if I was an outside animal, I think I'd probably be, I don't know. I'd just be me. I don't know what I'd be. Let me shut up. Keep hearing rattling, all types of stuff. I don't even play like that. I might have to wrap this up. It was nice turning on the camera for the first time in like so long. If you're watching this, thank you for coming back to my channel, because that actually means a lot to me. Because one thing is, people will not support you until you succeed. They're not gonna cheer you on, but they're gonna clap for you in the end. We don't do that over here. I'm here for the journey, right? And I hope you're here for the journey too. Because if you real, then you real. And if you're not, then leave. Thanks. Thank you for tuning in though. I don't know when the next video will be, but you'll see. I hope this was a good little introduction, a little glimpse into where I'm at right now, my mindset, and where we finna go with this. Because we got a long way to go. Love you.